Hello and welcome to another episode of Write an Effective Statement of Purpose. In today's tutorial or video, we are going to focus on paragraph 4 and 5, and that is how to communicate your career goals and fit for the program. As usual, if you haven't watched the other episodes, I suggest you do so before diving right into this. It's going to be short and sweet and straight to the point, so without wasting much time, let's look at it. So this is, as you already know, this is also part of the body of the statement of purpose, and we'll focus on two parts. Paragraph 4, which is your career goals and your future contributions, and paragraph 5, which explains your fit for the program. Why among all the universities in the world you decided to study in that university, or why among all the programs in the world you decided to study that program in that university. And this is what today's video is about. Do you remember this? If you've been with me from the start, you know this is our introduction, which I told you from the start that it was long, but I made you do an extra work because it was to serve as a basis to develop other parts of it. So in this introduction, we somehow included our career goals into it. So in today's video, we are just going to take that portion out of the introduction and we are going to develop that. So it states that experts in this area are relatively low in Ghana. Hence, it's very important for me to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills in renewable energy and return home to contribute my quota to solve the issue at hand. Specifically, I plan to use the knowledge and skills from this program to design and implement renewable energy projects in rural areas. So this is what I said in the introduction, but I'm going to finesse it a bit. So now this is what I'm saying. Experts in renewable energy is relatively low in Ghana. Hence, my goal is to become a renewable energy engineer and a lecturer, specializing in the teaching, design, and implementation of environmentally beneficial and financially viable energy projects, particularly in rural areas, both in Ghana and internationally. I'm passionate about supporting the transition of communities to a more dependable and sustainable energy system, which I believe is crucial for the advancement of any nation. If you've been with me from the start, you know that one of my focus is to target the SDG goals. So even for every project, it's very important, it's economically beneficial and financially viable. So that's how I'm going along this path. I also decided to include internationally and not only in Ghana. It's because of the focus of the program. Like the program is mostly focused on like in the EU, and I believe that once you learn something, it's also important to give back. So I'm also trying to say that I'm not only concerned about this in my country, but I'm also interested in developing rural areas internationally. So that is why I changed this a bit. I also included the fact that I wanted to become a lecturer because if you've read the previous one, I talked about the fact that I'm interested in continuing being a teaching and research assistant, and these are all in line. As I always say, like, don't forget what you've written because you need to build up on that. So this is my career goals, and my future contribution is to play a role in transitioning communities to be more to a sustainable energy system. Yeah. So for the fit of the program, why the university or department, there are so many angles you could go, especially if the program is a research-focused program. For this program, it wasn't necessarily really research-focused. It could either be, it was a blend between research and it's a blend between research and professional work. So if it's mostly research focused, some programs will require that you already have a supervisor. And if that is the case for the fit, you could actually mention their name, talk about the fact that you've read some of their research and they've agreed to supervise you. You could put that as why that university, because the work of this person excites you. You could also talk about the fact that you have even spoken to some students in the university and you've learned like this and this and this, which is in line with your goals. Also, sometimes you might choose a university because of the resources the university have. Maybe you're interested in a particular sport and it's being played in that university. That's a plus. Maybe there are certain clubs that excite you and you want to be part of. Maybe there are mental health facilities. So this is the part where you actually go to the program or the university website and you read about it. You read about the program, you see what excites you, read about the university, you see what excites you. And this is what will serve as a basis for you to build this section of the statement of purpose. Never write the statement of purpose without reading the website, because for some programs they give you prompts to follow. For some programs they tell you that in your statement of purpose, I need this and that in, and it's very important you have all this information at your fingertips as you are writing. Also, sometimes it's the component of the program. Maybe it's an internship, there's a co-op, you study and you work, and that's what excites you. All this information is on the program website, so kindly make good use of it. So let's look at what I wrote for the fit for the program. So the experiential learning focus of the program, including internships and hands-on opportunities, is particularly appealing to me as it will allow me to apply my knowledge in real-world settings and gain valuable international experience. I'm also drawn to the international diversity of the program and the opportunity to interact with professors and students from all over the world, as well as the chance to add French to my language skills. So this is why I'm choosing that program, because of the fact that there is an internship opportunity. So I get to study and also have experience once I'm done with the program. I get to interact with people from all over the world and also learn a new language. That's like a plus for me and a plus for the university. So remember, all parts should be concise and coherent. Only relevant information. Show and don't tell. So this is the end of this part of the video. If you've got questions, leave it in the comment section. If this video was helpful, let me know. Like, subscribe, share, and help my channel go. So till you hear from me again,